everyone, it's G here and welcome to your 7th week of On the Farm series. Today we'll be talking about the 10 Commandments. Before I go on and talk about that, I'd first like to ask you an icebreaker question, which is, what do you like to do the most during summer? I like to eat ice cream a lot. I like to eat vanilla ice cream, and I also like to walk my dog. I like to swim. That's just a lot of things I like to do. So whoever you're with there, whoever you're watching this video with, just let them know what you like to do the most about summer. And if it's summer for you wherever you are, while it's winter where I am, what are you looking forward the most to do for summer? And yeah, onto our story. So our story, like I said, will be on the 10 Commandments. You can find the whole story and everything about it in Exodus chapter 19 and 20. So this story is about God's people, Moses and God. So God really cared for his people. He really watched over them, and he would keep them safe. He would give them food. He'd even give them water whenever they needed to drink water. But God also wanted to make sure that his people knew how to live. So he wanted to make sure that they knew how to obey. And so there was Moses. Moses was the leader of God's people. So God had instructed Moses to go up this tall mountain, to meet him at this tall mountain, so that he would give him the set of rules that God's people would have to obey. So Moses went up this big tall mountain to get these special rules from God. So when he was going up this mountain, he told the people that they should wait for him before he comes back. But God's people decided not to wait. Because they were impatient and got tired of waiting for the leader to come back, they gathered up all the gold they had and made a giant cow statue. And not only did they make this giant cow, they started to worship it. They started to pray to it. They started to sing praises to it instead of singing praises to God. And can you imagine how bad that looks? That's very, very bad. And now, because they made a cow and didn't wait for Moses, when Moses came back and found that they were worshipping and praising this cow, they got in big trouble. Really big trouble. So now that's why God gave them these rules, these special set of rules that they had to follow. And this was to make sure that they wouldn't get in trouble again. So you can now see in the story that whenever we do things before we think about it, whenever we do things when we don't follow our leader or wait on our leader or wait on God, we can get in trouble. And that's because of lacking self-control. So the lesson we need to learn today is that you need to learn self-control. And you can show self-control. Anybody can show self-control. And that is in following the rules at home. It could be following the rules at school. It could be following God's rules as well. We can all wait and show self-control. And today's memory verse for you to remember is found in 2 Timothy chapter 1 verse 7. And this verse says, "For God has not given us a spirit of fear and timidity, but of power, love, and self-discipline." So this is to also know that God can also give you a way on how to show that self-control, how to show love, and also how to just have a powerful and strong spirit, to not be fearful of anything. And yeah, I just want to say thank you for listening today, and make sure you remember to show self-control this week. Follow the rules, listen to your parents, listen to your teachers, and be good. See you next time. Bye.